14 districts counting as favoring Democrats had a 52% or less Democrat majority. 9 of the 14 had only a Democrat majority of 50.5%, but none of the districts favoring Republicans had a Republican majority of 52% or less. Independent experts said that districts with a 1 or 2% majority are really considered toss-ups, sometimes voting for Republicans and sometimes for Democrats. And those districts can be and are won by either party. So they're shown on this slide as toss-up districts. Because the 14 districts are toss-ups that either party could win, the overall fairness of the maps is best measured by excluding the toss-up districts. When doing that, Republican districts were 67% of House seats and 61% of Senate seats, both still over the 60% needed for Republicans to have a veto-proof supermajority. In what can be described as defying the Ohio Supreme Court, 4 of Ohio's top Republican leaders then approved a third set of maps that almost doubled the number of toss-up districts counted as favoring Democrats to 26, with again no Republican districts being toss-ups. This is a summary of the third set of maps. Republican leaders at the time were saying they tried but couldn't draw fair maps because of Ohio's geographical makeup, or because the Ohio Constitution prevented them from splitting up counties. But neither of these is true. Instead, they were spending time and energy directing consultants they hired and paid to intentionally draw maps that, one, looked like they were close to Ohio's 54-46 historical voting percentages. 2, had 43% of the Democrat-counted districts really being toss-ups. 3, had 0 Republican districts being toss-ups. And 4, maps that ensured a Republican supermajority. That combination did not happen by accident. It took time and effort using sophisticated computer programs to develop maps like these. Independent mapping experts told the Ohio Supreme Court that thousands of maps could be created for Ohio, and that the ones being approved by the Redistricting Commission were some of the most extreme at favoring Republicans. Excluding the toss-up districts, Republicans again had a supermajority of 68% and 69% seen here. A summary of the fourth set of maps is shown here along with the 3 previous sets of maps. The percentages shown exclude the toss-up districts. Looking at these, it's hard to see how anyone on the Redistricting Commission or Ohio Supreme Court could vote for these maps as meeting what is written in the Ohio Constitution, and the maps 71% of Ohio voted for.